Okay, today we're drinking tap water out of Moscow Mule Cup, and we are reviewing A Darker Mischief by Derek Milman. And I have to be so real with you guys. I DNF'd. I DNF'd. I hated it. I hated it. I had a feeling I was not going to like it much, but I did not expect to be as bored as I was. In fact, at first I thought I wasn't gonna like it, and then I went to the ebook and I saw these little spooky guys in the background, and I was like, "Ooh, those spooky guys look cool. Maybe it'll be cool." It wasn't. 2 stars because it was competently written, I guess, and things did happen technically. There were so many silly things and things that I disliked that I want to make a YouTube, but I also don't want to finish it, and I don't want to go back into what I've already read, so I probably won't. I read the first part, which was like 35% of the book, and the whole first part was just a series of MacGuffins with no consequences besides he was given another MacGuffin. And in the year of our Lord, 2024, he literally said, "Oh, that gay guy is so loud, and uh, the the gay cliques are just as hard to get into as any other because you have to know everything about Shawn Mendes." It's 2024. One, we're still othering gays. We're still othering each other. That's fucked up. And two, Shawn Mendes. Who gives a fuck about Shawn Mendes in the year of our Lord 2024? It started with a flash forward, which already I hate. Like, just start where it starts. But it started with a flash forward, and he was giving us a bunch of exposition. And then when I realized it was a flash forward, I got really pissed off because I was like, why are you starting there if you have to give us exposition? Just start where it starts. And if they had just started where it started, we would have found out that information pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna get into spoilers, but not yet. Okay. Um, all I can say, spoiler free, is that it was boring. When the love interest came around, I did smile a little bit. I was like, "Ooh, cute, gay," but that was like twice in the first part of the book that I was like, "Oh, cute, gay." And then that was like the best part of it was when the love interest came around, and the whole first part of the book was just him being given tasks, and then he did the tasks with very little friction, and it was really, really boring, and I hated it personally. Okay, now we're getting into the spoilers. If you want to read this awful, maybe it's not awful, this boring YA book, then scroll away now, but we're getting into spoilers. So the whole first 35% are about, in the close to the beginning, he sees this secret society having a party, and then they hand him a card, and he's like, "Whoa." Join the secret society, and they have a series of tasks that they give all of them. There's a bunch of kids who want to join the secret society in this boarding school, and he does all of the tasks, and it's so boring, and none of it is ever a challenge. It never seems like he is using his wit or his abilities, except maybe for one of them, but that's just making friends with a person, and that's it. And then in another one, he's small enough to go through a hole that the big guy can't go through, and that's it. And that's the only tension or friction that comes from him having to complete those challenges. At no point was it made clear what the secret society does, or what the stakes were. The stakes could literally have been, it's just a fun, weird little club, or it could have been they are selling their soul to the devil. I do not know. And I got 40% of the way into the book. We're led to believe that the secret society is big and important, but it's just a bunch of boarding school students. I don't know if there are any adults there. There must be, maybe, but it's just a bunch of boarding school students, and they never clarified what the stakes were. They never, like, made it known what the secret society even did, if anything. However, if I had stopped reading at the 35% mark, I would have missed my favorite thing that happened in the whole entire book. The most interesting thing that happened in the whole first 37% happened a few pages after I was like, I am done. And then I kept going. They get branded, so that was fun. I liked that. I liked when they got branded. That was fun. That built tension. Come on, are you kidding me? Brand the kids. That was fun. I liked that. I wish we could have had more crazy shit, because it never seemed like they were doing crazy shit. They were just going and they were, what's it called? They were just fucking urban. What is it called? They were just urban exploring their historic boarding school, and the stakes were not there. They simply were not there. So I am glad. It definitely wasn't worth it to read. Hold on, let me. It's a 400-page book. It was not worth reading 145 pages just to see them get branded, but it was worth reading the extra 3 or so pages to see them get branded. I hated it. It was really boring. I can't imagine what, like, teenager or middle schooler has the discipline to sit through all of that. The whole first part of the book was just him walking in a straight line through all of the fucking MacGuffins with no friction. Like, the whole first part of the book was him getting into the secret society that we know nothing about. And then the second part starts when he gets in. And I gave up because at that point I did not care what the secret society was about or what they did. So yeah, 2 stars. That's it. DNF'd. Will not pick up again. Well, probably not.